Welcome back to Miss Curtis's art class. Today we are going to have fun making a mandala design. So a mandala is a circular structure with radial symmetry, meaning that the design radiates out symmetrically from the center. You can find mandalas in flowers, tree rings, the sun, eyes, snowflakes, spiderwebs, seashells, seeds, fruits, and so much more. Many people and cultures throughout time have made mandalas because the experience of making one is very calming. And mandalas, they focus your attention, but they also allow you to express your creative side, which many people neglect in our daily lives. So how and where did mandalas start? Mandalas were created in the service of one of the world's greatest religions, Buddhism. They were produced in Tibet, India, Nepal, China, Japan, Bhutan, and Indonesia and date from the 14th century to present. Okay, so we're gonna get started here on our mandala, and what we're going to do is we are going to take this square piece of paper that you have in front of you, and we are going to start by folding it into 4 sections, and I'll show you why in a second, okay? So since mandalas are symmetrical radial designs, we are going to have everything coming from the center point of our paper. So again, symmetrical, things that are the same on both sides, and then since it's radial, they're going to be the same, and you're gonna see it's going to make a circle shape, and then we're going to have all these really unique designs that are gonna go around it, and it's gonna look really nice and even. Okay, so I'm going to take the top half of my paper and I'm just going to fold it down and very carefully make sure that it lines up to each corner. Okay, and then I am going to fold it using my fingers to press it down. I'm going to open it back up, and now I have a line in the middle of my paper. I'm also going to carefully fold over from left to right, right to left. Okay, fold it and create another crease, just like so. And now you can see I open it up and I have 4 sections. Now, if you don't want your paper kind of like flopping back and forth, you can always fold it the opposite way down these lines, and that will help it to keep it a little more flat. Try not to wrinkle your paper as you do this, okay? All right, so now I have 4 equal squares, 1 in each corner, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to create a design that's coming from the center point, and I'm going to create it in my first square in the top left, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to rotate it around so that it makes a nice circular design, okay? I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to create some nice straight lines as I go, and then I'm going to again use it as I shift around here. So I'm going to start to draw my first design in the left top hand corner, and I'm using pencil just in case I make a mistake, and I'm going to start from the center here, and I'm going to make some very interesting shapes. I'm just going to take my time here, and then again, since this project is going to be symmetrical, I'm going to make sure that everything that I'm doing this top left-hand box, I'm doing as I rotate around here as well. So I'm going to make some nice geometric shapes. Okay, and as you can see, I'm kind of making these interesting they almost look like an icicle, kind of. So I've got one there and I put one there. And again, you can make your design however you like. And they are very relaxing because there's no specific way that you need to decorate your mandala. You can just start to make your design in the square, and then once you've made it, just go ahead and you're going to continue to copy it all the way through, okay? So I'm gonna speed this up and show you how this comes out, and then I'm going to, again, turn it and continue to do it all the way around. Okay, so that took some time, but as you can see, this is how I created my mandala. So if I were to fold it in half, you can see that this box on the left and this one on the right, they are symmetrical. So meaning if I took them and folded them like this, everything is the same and matches up. And then the same for this lower section as well. So the next thing that you could do is you could take thin Sharpies or thicker Sharpies, and you can use your ruler again, and you can go ahead and go over your design once you like what you've done with pencil. Something I want to point out to you is that I had made mistakes. You can see there's a little outline here still of a circle. I just erased as I went. That's totally normal. You're going to make mistakes as you go along making this mandala, so don't worry about that. So yeah, like I said, I could take this and now outline it. I could use watercolors if I wanted to paint it in that way, or I could simply use colored pencils, markers, or crayons to add some color to it. Some people like to use pastels. You can experiment with different materials, which is a lot of fun. So I am going to color this in, and I cannot wait to see how your mandalas turned out. Okay, so that is how I colored in my mandala. I used multiple colors. As you can see, you don't have to take that route. You could do a limited color palettes. You could pick maybe like 3 colors. They could lean towards the cool colors or the warm colors. Or honestly, you could mix and match. So I hope you had fun making this lesson. I hope it was relaxing for you, and I hope you like learning a little bit about mandalas. And I can't wait to see how your mandalas come out.